So this is all the different missions we have. I think Spartan is going to be the Mars mission, but we're petitioning to rename it Greg, which is going to be great. And this is where like all the payloads are being drilled. There's a whole system for it. We can turn this off and on. I think. I think I have to be on Team Red, sadly. I'm not. Look at this. Look. Cheers, that spin. That's all they do all day, ground control. The ones at the back don't spin properly, but these ones do.
All these chairs taken by someone?
Oh, well, not every single one every time, but a lot of times they're all taken up, because there's always a flight director. This one's taken, ground control taken, a GC over there taken, and the rest, I don't really know what the rest of it too much. Okay. You gotta turn it up, and you gotta wait until these over here are like fully charged, because they have the charge and stuff. So no one's really allowed in here besides mission control most of the time, at least when the mission's going. This is just the observation room, so you can see everything that's going on. Rocket's over there. I think I'll...
This is where like anyone can watch the launches from this room.
Oh no one's allowed in this big area while the flight's happening. They have to go down there. But staff are allowed in here, but the visitors and approved visitors have to go down there. Unless they're like, you know, president, vice president. Last time we sent the president to the moon though, so that was kind of fun. Yeah, I'm gonna go over there now. And I'll teleport you. There we go. You can move in. Yeah, it's a bit buggy, these ones. Yeah, and this one's worse, but you know, you'll get used to it. You just gotta force it back like straight up. There we go. Alright. Now here's a rocket. I think this is the SLS order we have right now. There it is, okay. If you click in one of these seats, it'll sit you down. And then usually, once we're sat, we'll press the red button over there, which seals the door. And then we're ready. I don't have my suit on right now, so I can't show you, but like, we have the button to enable the helmets. So you won't die in space, which is pretty cool. To get out of the seats, you have to press Shift E, because it's meant to be like very important, because you're not meant to like leave the seats until you know, ground control clears you to. I don't know if we have anywhere else to put you really. I'll find something to do for us. I think I can show you where we do the science at. So once we're done with like all the flight stuff, we've got space to come back. There's somewhere in the ISS, the Lunar Gateway, where we can like do tests. We can grab samples from boxes and then we put them into machines which transform them, you know, like irradiate them, chop them up, spin them around. It's pretty cool. And then we hand it over to a scientist here. And they, there's no real, it's just roleplay. There's no actual action in game to like, you know, do stuff with the samples. But you say, hey, this is what I did, this is the results I got, and the scientists write it down, they'll make a document about it. We have one scientist so far, and he's a head chief, so that's great. We kind of recruited way too many astronauts, because I knew a lot of people, I brought them to NASA and made them astronauts, and then Nikki, the deputy administrator, was like, hey, we need more mission control, ground control. I was like, oh, my bad. So that kind of sucked, and this is what we do. It's really fun when you actually get to go to space, because, let me do something. I think this...
So this is like the room where they like conduct all the research and the testing on their samples?
I think we'll have a few people on, maybe like, we usually like 8 or 10 during launches, or unmanned launches, and then like 18 or so when we do manned launches. I think we had like 25 people when we sent the president into space. That was fun.
Yeah,
Alright, so, what's up?
I remember when the president was on the rocket last week.
Yeah, I know you were there, I remember. Yeah, it was fucking funny. He'd get me saying, I can't believe you're patient enough to do that every time. To how fucking long it takes to get in space.
Have you ever wanted to guard businesses, work with local governments, and see combat around the world? If so, join Paladin Defense Solutions. They offer a wide variety of contracting jobs inside and outside of Nusa, including security, infantry, aviation, intelligence, and special forces. If interested, please DM 103315 or SWATtastic. That is SWATTASTIC. Okay, so first question, why has NASA recently made a return in Nusa?
Oh, well, I can't tell you that myself, as I joined after the reform. I'm not that high up right now. I'm just division chief.
I see.
But I would say Nikki and Matt Grayson. Matt Grayson made this entire map by himself. I think by himself. I don't know if it's by himself, but he did a lot of it, right? So he was a major contributor for that. And Nikki Haley did a lot of the management stuff, like getting people in, promoting it, everything like that. And I think just those two just reformed it, revived it, and now it's been doing pretty well, and I think it's going to get better and better.
Second question is, how will NASA's work benefit the country?
I can't tell you how people wouldn't love seeing the president being sent to space. I think that's one of the funniest things that happened this past week in USA. But we also do a lot of important work by giving more jobs to people who would actually enjoy this stuff, you know. Going into space, seeing great things, having more news for people to look at. I think it's just a great thing for NUSA overall, because if you can leave DC, have some fun outside DC, go to space, do some roleplay, which is pretty fun, and, you know, get promoted for it maybe, I think it's great.
Have you faced any problems with space exploration?
Oh man, okay, so space exploration, the movement while you're in space tends to be more difficult than people would expect. So a lot of the astronauts struggled with it. I learned how to do it pretty quickly, but at first I didn't realize what was really happening. And I had to help out everyone else, but a few times, oftentimes actually, including the president himself, I kind of got stuck in space because I didn't understand how to move and get out, which sucked.
So the president had some problems too?
Everyone had some problems, man. I learned the fastest, I would say, but it took like everyone else like a 5 or so minutes to start figuring out like, oh, this is that, and like how to do everything properly.
Next question, what was it like being in space?
Oh, it was beautiful. It took a while to get there, more than expected, but you know, you're traversing through space, so that makes sense. But I would say it was one of the most fun experience I've had outside of DC. And it was very immersive. It was great. There was constant radio between me and mission control, ground control, all that. It was a lot of fun.
And what does space smell like?
It usually doesn't smell like anything, but when George was around, it was pretty bad.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, man, he does not clean his suit. It's crazy.
Our last question is, what does the future hold for you as an astronaut?
Well, we have a whole project about this, a whole organization, kind of. A website, Project Celestial. It's open for anyone to join. I would like to say to everyone who's watching this, NASA's open. We need more people, more mission control, more ground control, and we're doing a Project Celestial. It's the mission to get astronauts out in space more often with more purpose to more places. Next place we're going to is Mars, and I don't know where we're going to go past that, but I think it's going to be crazy. There's going to be plenty of stuff for us to do. I'm division chief right now, so I'm going to make sure I get more astronauts in, give them more stuff to do, make sure they can do more launches and be more active. And I think it's going pretty well.
I wish you luck in your future as an astronaut, in space exploration, and job in NASA. So thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thanks, man. It's been great.